Hello my beautiful subscribers, welcome back to my channel. If you didn't subscribe, please subscribe to this channel, and I'm so grateful for any one of you who are supporting my channel, my small channel, and I am looking forward to share with you some of my experiences and growth together. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about jealousy family members. So I'm going to share with you my personal stories and experiences, and also we're going to learn how to spot one. If you're interested, please grab your snacks and let's get into the video. If you did not know, a jealous family member can be worse enemy than your actual enemy, because your family member has full access on you and they know everything about you, but the actual enemy doesn't know much about you until he or she researched about you. Okay, and most of times are people who we trust our family, we want to be around them all the time, we share a lot to them, our plans, our future. And little did you know that not everyone is like you. Some people have sort of jealousy towards you, and it's bad when it's your own blood. Okay, so when it reaches to this point, you need to draw a line. The blood is not always thicker when it comes to this type of people. Okay, so there is always this one thing that I couldn't wrap up my mind about. I couldn't understand and I couldn't accept why somebody can have everything they want in this world and still be jealous of other people who have less than them, especially your family members. Like, I would wonder like why this is happening, and I couldn't accept. And I always felt like, okay, I'm thinking it too much, maybe I'm over exaggerating things, it's not like how things really are, or I'm just gaslighting myself. That's how I was thinking. But until this year, I met the encounter of a jealousy family member, and now everything came open, and that's why I want to share this with you, because I didn't believe. I saw red flags here and there to certain individuals in my family, but I didn't really label them as jealousy people, because I was wondering like why they have everything more than me, why they should be jealous of me. I have nothing. Okay, yeah, but it really exists, guy. You're not crazy for thinking that. You're not crazy for clicking even into this video. That actually happens. So I had this one of my aunt, and I really trusted her, guys. I trusted her every ounce of my body, every ounce of myself. Okay, and I gave her like a full like authority when it comes to my marriage. So when I got into fights with my husband, I explained to her what was happening to me in my marriage and everything, and I was really sad, depressed when I was in that marriage. I was really sad and depressed, and I didn't have anybody to talk to. So the only person that I ran to was my aunt. So I was talking to her most of the time about my issues and my cases with my husband, and she was the one resolving the conflicts between me and my husband. But every time she was protecting him instead of me. Okay, and I didn't want to be protected in unfairly way. No, like the facts are there. Okay, I just needed her to be fair between me and him. I didn't want her to side with me just because I am her relative. Okay, but even if the facts are there, she was always siding with him, and she was like enabling his toxic behavior. For example, cheating. She used to tell me like, all men cheat, so you should not touch your husband's phone, you should not do this, you should not do that. Yani it's like enabling the behavior of cheating, and she was saying this in front of him. Okay, so I was wondering like, this is not right. Like, why is she saying this kind of things? Also, when my in-laws my in-laws and I were getting into conflicts, they used to call her. So she was talking bad about me to my in-laws. And I couldn't get it because, like, who does that? Okay. Still, I didn't want to believe, like, at that time, like she's not in good intentions with me. I didn't want to believe it. I still was having, like, doubts on myself and my judgments. So it happened so many times, okay, and I didn't know about it because sometimes she would talk with my in-laws without me being aware of it. I don't know how to put this. It's very hard to explain, guys, what I experienced. But when my in-laws, are explaining even things that are not true to my aunt, okay, she used to say, yes, I know her, like she's supporting every bad words that my in-laws are talking about me. Okay, and I came to find out this later through my younger sister who was living with her. So most of the time when she was talking through the phone, she was there and she heard the conversation. So I got the message, as you can as you can tell. Yes. So yeah, then I was separated with my husband. We had a big conflict and I didn't want to live with my own in-laws anymore, and they chased me out from their house because I found out my husband was in the hotel room with another woman. Okay, so they decided to chase me out because of how I reacted. Okay, oh my goodness. So yes, I moved back to my aunt's house. So even when I moved in her house, so that's when everything uncovered itself. That mask fell off. And since I moved in that house, it was always constant criticism. Like every single thing that I do, I was facing criticism. Like her whole world was revolving around my life. Like what I do, how did I do it? Is it perfect? Like, and it was small and petty things that I was even like, why would you even react this way? It's just a small thing. Also, she was spreading rumors about me, false rumors. She was talking bad about me, okay, the things which are very untrue to my other family members. And she would not wait when we are alone, me and her, but when there is a group of people, that's when she would say bad things and start to criticize me in front of other people whom they don't know me, I don't know them. I felt embarrassed, and funny fact is that when they are criticizing me, they were talking, they were laughing, okay? They were laughing, okay? Yani they were bringing up issue about me and start to laugh about it, okay? Like really, it made me feel bad because I was just going through separation, and I just needed some time to heal, because the place where I came from, it was so toxic for me. I just came from postpartum depression, okay, and I was being cheated on. I didn't heal from all of that, and I moved back home to just get the rest, and these things are coming, criticism and comparing me with other people, like other relatives my age, and say like how good they are and how horrible I am, okay, because I didn't get all those things. And she was saying like, you're too expensive, you are buying, I don't know, makeup products, you're buying clothes, you don't have furnitures for your own house and all those kind of things. Like, guys, like I'm not even expensive, I'm not even high maintenance, I'm just using and I'm just buying what I can buy, okay, and I'm very cautious about my spending, and I know that that's not the truth. What she's saying is not the truth. That's how she perceived me, but that's not my truth. And every time I try to defend myself and try to tell her like she's not that's not who I am, it got even worse. Okay. At all this time, I was wondering, like, what did I do to deserve this? I'm very sure I've never done anything to hurt them. I've never done anything to harm them. I have never have made anything bigger than what I am getting right now. Okay? And when it comes to evaluating myself, I'm a human being. I make mistakes, but those mistakes are very petty and very small. Like, for you to just dedicate your time talking about me, criticizing me, looking around my life, bad mouthing me to the people that I love and care about. For example, she would tell my husband, like, marry a second wife. Your wife is very stubborn. Marry a second wife. Like, who in this world does something like that? Okay, you are telling your daughter's husband to marry another wife. Like, who does that? Okay, so she was doing everything she can to make me feel like I was wrong. There's something wrong inside me, while I know that there's nothing wrong with me. It's just something about me that it's triggering her to think about, like, what made her to be like this. Because most of the time when we are in a public places, but when we go to places where it's public, like, I got more attention. People were asking about me. People were just, I always get more attentions because I'm different. I'm different because in terms of race. Okay, my mom is a Tanzanian and my dad is Japanese, so I look a little bit different. So most of people would like to know about me. So I don't know if that's the reason that she was triggered by it. I don't know. Yeah, I remember at one occasion, it was her birthday. I was like, planning to wear my dress and my earrings. Like, she was really telling me, do not wear this clothes, it's not good for you. Do not wear this earrings, it's not good. And it's like, okay, this is my body. I can wear whatever I want. Like, why are you even controlling what I wear? Controlling, criticizing, bad mouthing, ganging up against me with my other family members. Still, I could not get it. I don't know if it's what thing was making me up to this point not believing that this person is not of my best interest. I don't know why I kept doubting myself up to that point. Okay, it went on, and it's reached the point where I had my breaking point. I really could not tolerate any more of the abuse. I could not tolerate any more of abuse, because she was bad mouthing me everywhere, and I was staying in her house. I went straight to her and talked to her, like, what things she's doing to me. Okay, and when I tried to raise up the issue and talk to her, just like communicate about this, she decided to, like, chase me out of the house. And she knew I didn't have a place to go, I didn't have a house, I didn't have a job, and I was freshly separated with my husband, the one that I was depending on. Like, she chased me out in the middle of the night. At that point, I was going through too much. When I came into her house, she tried to make me as a house girl. I don't have money, I don't have a job, I'm fully dependent on her, and everybody in this house is working. So I was the one responsible, like, for them to eat, for them to sleep, to clean the house, to wash dishes, to cook, and everything. I was the one responsible for all those things in her house. Not complaining, because it's no more thing. I didn't have a job. That's the only way I could contribute in this house. I'm not mad about helping around the house, but the problem came, like, when she didn't want to be responsible for herself. I should be the one to do everything about her, even like her own clothing. Like, just imagine, okay? I'm doing everything around the house, okay? Even the thing that she was supposed to do by herself, I was the one who was responsible to do, and she was blaming it, like, if I refused, or even I got tired. Like I was really exhausted physically because it was too much of labor I was providing in that house. And I could not complain because where would I go? No place. On top of that, bad mouthing, criticism, like embarrassment, humiliation that she was putting me through. Okay, still I could not get it. I did not get it, guys. The moment I set boundaries with her, the moment I decided to not let these things go as she's planning to do, she hated me. She had nothing to do with me. She didn't want to even she didn't even want to help me anymore. If you're trying to help, why are you making other people laugh on me? Why are you waiting for other people to be around to say the things that I'm doing wrong? Why can't you just talk to me one to one? Okay, so you would see that's not love. That's hater. That's someone who is trying to put you down in front of other people. Okay, and why would you spread lies about me while I'm there in your house? You can talk to me direct. Why are you talking bad things about me to other relatives while you know they're not truth? Is that the way people behave when they have good interest with you? Hell no. So be very careful with the people in your family. Learn through my story. I was also gaslighting myself and I wanted to believe a certain way about her, but that's not who she was. She didn't have a best interest with me, with my life, with my marriage, and this is the person that I gave access to my life. She knows me in and out. Okay, and I am not interested in speaking lies about someone. I'm not interested in negativity, but this video is all about a educational purpose. Okay, and it's very hard sometimes to accept the truth when it is the closest people and it's the people that we want to be in our lives, to be there in our lives. So we try to paint red flags to become green, but it's not always that. So let me tell you guys, you should not wait for so many things to uncover themselves. Like when somebody shows who they really are, just believe them. This is the most realist quote I've ever heard. If somebody showed you who they really are, believe them the first time. You don't have to wait for the second time, third time, fourth time. That's just enabling their behaviors. And my advice to you guys is just truly watch people around you, people who you trust, and just see, are they really in my best interest or not? If not, don't engage with them, don't talk to them, don't even try to even communicate with them. Just cut them off and don't even consider any help or from them. Okay, yeah, the story was so heavy to say, but thank you for watching. Yes, so guys, see you next time. Bye bye.